Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Pod Squad podcast. Today, with me always, wait, hold on. This is episode 13, right? No, 14?
That's episode 16.
16. Wow, I'm way off. uh, with me, as always, Trevor, Kaleo, James. We have a special guest, Ashlee Weller. Um, Ashley, how do you think like this year is how have you guys been affected this year in cheer by the pandemic and everything?
It's just been different because we can't stunt right now because we can't be closer than 6 feet, and that's like a big change because stunts are like the coolest part of cheer. And our dances are very different this year. They're not bad, but they're just very different because we have a new coach, so that's a little weird. But they're cool, and that's about it. Just honestly, it affects stunts.
Um, with the having a new coach, how is having a new coach affecting like everybody? Is it better, different, or everything like that?
Personally, I think it's gonna get better just because I don't know, a lot of people had other tensions, like a lot of tension with the other coaches, but it should be like less drama this year because it's like teachers and they're also like checking if we're keeping our grades up, which is cool because they want us to all qualify to cheer.
You guys, so is it the same as any other sport? You guys have to qualify with grades to be able to cheer?
Yes.
Um, do you guys know? So, are you guys still going to be going to football games and stuff in the start of January?
As of right now, we're supposed to be.
Do you think it's going to be weird not having a crowd there? Because we were told that we're not going to have crowds at the football games. So you're just going to be cheering to an empty stands. How are you going to feel about that?
Oh my gosh, I am not excited about that because I know that the football players, like, no one could be able to pay attention to us, and it's just gonna be like almost feel pointless. I'm not excited about that.
Um,
Have you lost any really good cheerleaders who were seniors last year?
Um, yeah, I mean, we lost a great flyer, which is like, I don't know. I think we're gonna have to just, I don't know. We have a lot of new people on our team, so I guess we just gotta play it out and see how that is.
so, from my understanding, you guys usually go to one thing of where you actually compete for cheer, right?
Are you talking about competitions?
Yeah, like a competition.
We haven't done a competition since my freshman year.
Hmm. Do you guys do you like going to the competitions?
That was my favorite part of cheer. And then, like, I just don't know what happened. I think it was just too stressful for our old coaches. And I don't know if, like, the new coaches were planning on doing a competition, but they're just really fun. And I feel like it brings your teams, like, closer together because you guys, like, win together, you guys lose together. But I don't know if we're going to have that.
What part of cheer like really brings you like attracts you to it?
Um, I'm a very loud person, so I like the cheer part of cheer, and I love dancing, so I like to do the dances, and that's about it. I'm not a big fan of stunts. I used to be, but not really anymore. It's like my least favorite part.
Is there anything that like affects your team like negatively, like people that just you don't have to say who, but are there people that like just mess stuff up because of their like attitude or something?
Oh,
like that?
well, we're practicing like varsity and JV, and it's just like really annoying when like the coaches are like trying to like teach us dances and stuff when not everyone knows how to do them and there someone's over there like talking over them. It just gets really aggravating.
Um, oh, I have one in my head. I can't. What was it? Um. Oh, with that, are there any like people that have been there for a while, say like you or I don't know, is I don't know if Savannah's still doing cheer, but do you guys try to help out some of the younger people coming in, like the freshmen and sophomores, if there's any?
Yeah, of course. We didn't have like our old cheer list because they didn't want to use all of our old cheers. So they have like me, Kylie, like all the returners basically like teaching JV and like the new people on varsity how to do the cheers and everything. We just like help out at practice when necessary.
So basically, did they just scrap all of your guys's old cheers and like implement all new ones? Is what?
Yeah, basically. And then we had this like cheer off, and JV started calling off cheers. So I was like, oh my gosh, whatever. I'm calling off cheers. Like, just catch on. So I was calling on old cheers. And then they were like, oh, I like that one. And I like that one. Like, teach me it. So I guess we're going to have some of our old cheers.
Um, do
So
you? Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Trevor.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
How long have you guys been practicing? Because I know you have been, but I don't really know how.
I honestly don't even know because I like missed like the first couple weeks of practice, but I feel like it's been maybe a couple months. But we keep on taking like little breaks, and it's only 2 days a week.
Yeah.
God dang it, Trevor. Now I forgot what I was gonna say.
So I wanted you to go before me because you have a tendency to forget.
Ah, shut up. Ah, dang it. Um, crap. If you have one, go ahead, Trevor, because it's gonna take me a second.
Do you have any plans on doing cheer in like a college level?
Honestly, I thought about it, but my focus is like cosmetology school, so I'm not sure if I want to go to like a, I don't know. I might do it if I go to like a community college or something.
Do cosmetology schools even have sports?
No, it's just makeup.
Oh, okay, I got it now. Light bulb. There we go. Um, do you does it? Oh, but let me restart before I start stuttering. Does it feel weird, um, not cheering and going to football games for the last like month or so?
Yeah, it's weird when like something pops up on my phone like a year ago today, and it's just like, oh my gosh, we were like at a football game cheering. It's just crazy how much like the world has changed, and it changes everything.
Are you, I wouldn't say excited, but how are you feeling about having to probably cheer in either the rain or having it being really cold with the time we have to change to this year because of starting in the start time?
I'm fine with the cold because I love our warm ups. I'm excited that we get to wear those. But if it rains, I don't know because we don't really cheer in the rain with our old coaches. They would make us cheer in like the bleachers if it started raining.
You have plenty of room now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is very true. Um,
Is there anyone who Like maybe first year cheerleaders who like really surprised you with how good they are?
Um, maybe a couple of them.
Here. How about the same question, but with how bad they are?
Well, I mean, I guess that's one way to go at it.
I mean, no, none of the cheerleaders are bad. It's just like you can tell that they need a lot of work, if that makes any sense.
Did I get that?
Oh my gosh.
Like it's a valid question.
Um,
What specifically do you as a team have to work on to make it like better?
that's a good one.
Um, Honestly, I think that so we practice with JV. I already said that, but we practice with them, and like I can see from their team that they need team bonding, like to progress as a team. They first need to get to know each other because they all just like watch each other, but to like understand everything, there's a lot of new people on JV, and I think that they need like team bonding. And with varsity, I think we only have two new people and they catch on pretty fast. And I just think that everyone needs team bonding. It's always like a fun thing to do anyway.
What do you think are some of your team's strengths and weaknesses?
My team strength would be probably the cheers and dances because we have experience with how those go. And weaknesses, honestly, coming to practice for varsity, like a lot of people just don't show up to practice, and then when they do, they're just very lost.
Did I get out?
What do you think your best qualities are as a cheerleader?
Um, I would say probably the dances, just because I don't know, I catch on really fast, so that's like a good trait to have in cheers to catch on fast. Because if you miss a day, you can just pick right back up.
Hmm.
And I love to help people, so like if anyone needs help and they come to me, like they usually get the help that they wanted, and I'm always willing to help people.
Okay,
All right.
let's try this again because I think I cut out last time. um, with the people not coming to practice, do you think if we were physically going to school, more people would come to your practices?
Yes, I do. I don't know. I just think people like make plans like during a cheer day that we have practice. I think people would take it more serious if we were actually in school.
Um, yeah, not going to school, I think, is affecting everybody, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
Oh, we're gonna sidetrack for a second. Are you excited to be going back to school soon? Like actually physically going back to school?
Um, Honestly, I kind of hope that we go back to school after Christmas just because I don't want to get sick. I'm not saying like I'm gonna get sick, but my I can't get sick. Like my parents and family, like they don't I don't know, they can't get sick. My aunt has cancers And my dad, he has all kinds of issues, medical issues. So I'm just kind of scared for that. But I do want to go back to school. I just don't want it to like affect my family.
Yeah, that's understandable. Unless, Trevor, you have any more questions, I think is
I'm
about it.
out.
You're out. I'm out too. Well, thank you for coming and listening to another episode of the Pod Squad podcast. Catch you on the next one.